So this is the water that we collected, the hot water that came out of our cooling coil. We're going to use it to clean the cooling coil itself. I'm just going to put a bit of Diversol in here. This is actually most effective in hot water. Just a little over a tablespoon. It's a sanitizer, but it's also a cleaner. And we're not really worried about the sanitation part. We just want to clean all the stuff that's the hot particles and the coil has been sitting there. It's pretty sticky by now. It only takes a few minutes after it's been taken out of the sweet wort. And we just drop that in there. And then I'm actually I saved some of the hot water and I'll use that to top it up so that it's just completely submerged. We're getting near the end here, and just so we don't waste any wort, I'm going to prop this up with this special brewer's 2x6. And the hops will slide back, and you have to understand at this point, all the wort is being strained through the hops, and the proteins are sticking to the hops. And now that everything's down at that angle, we'll get all the wort. And it's still coming out very clean, very clear. So now that we've got the fermenters a little more than a third full, I'm going to redirect the flow into this third bucket that we've sanitized, and it still has the sanitizing solution in it. So I'm going to pour that out. We might need it later, and it also will catch the airlocks and bungs that are floating in there. Okay, and then just drain that well. So now, just pick this up, just high enough that it stops flowing, not enough to stop the siphon. Like so, and then the same thing with this one. Now what we want to do is get dissolved oxygen into the wort. It's been boiling for an hour, and that boiling drives off all the dissolved oxygen. The yeast needs some oxygen for its growth phase. So what we're going to do is just pour that in there. And you can see the bubbles forming, and that's dissolved oxygen. Okay, and now we're going to add the yeast.